All right, let's bring that beat back.
us, and now everybody can hear us.
Hello, friends.
Hi, how's it going? I don't even know who's here yet. Hi, hello, welcome.
Yes.
I treated myself to a frozen matcha latte today because I got up and did big girl things.
I have. Oh, I've been putting off so much. This past weekend was so chaos.
Hi, same.
That I am so burnt out from it that I've been dragging through this week.
Yep, same. I'm also in a perpetually anxious state until I hear back from this interview, which won't be until like Friday, which is great.
Yep.
Having a great time, can you tell? But yeah, so I should be hearing back from the one interview by Friday, and anxiety is making me anxious, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, because it's Louis the other day was like, just imagine they're gonna say no and then like just call it a day. And I was like, both of you to assume that I'm just anxious they'll say no. Like, what? Yeah, so every time I see Dodge Tool, because it's a picture of a dog, all I hear is Doge Tool.
Doge Tool.
Yeah. Stupid question for you.
What's up?
Line Tool. Is that a thing that exists? Or is that only in Illustrator?
So if you're looking at my screen, you might not have it selected, but Line Tool. It is two
Okay.
above the
I wasn't sure where it was.
Yeah.
Okay. Great, because I need 2-point perspective. Or I'm sorry, single point perspective. I thought about doing 2-point perspective, and that's just too much for me.
I'm actually gonna put this in Photoshop so I can understand this helmet a little more. So normally when I don't understand something, I bring it into Photoshop, sketch it once, and that trace it once, and that kind of helps.
Yes. This just
Stop.
reminded me. So I actually went looking for an oxygen tank. And my Lowe's is sold out. So I'm going to need to put gas in my car and actually drive out to another one. Which means that once more, a thing that I am doing for a friend of mine is being delayed. So.
Love that.
I just talked to you, Jane. Where are you?
Stop. Go back up. I'm not talking to you. Go.
There
Sorry,
you
the
are.
Zoom decided to pop the share screen and stuff right where I needed to.
Yeah, because I don't think I have any more airing settings with hosts on.
Let me see how this works.
I have some made. Okay, well, I could just... No, I don't want to do that.
Oop. Nope, that's not correct. It goes like this. And then there's a little lip there. Then the glass goes there. Okay. And then there's the rim there. And then
Gotta keep my my people happy. Although I'm sure she's fine with it, because that's I told her I'm like I'm gonna have to order more stones.
I mean, just I would hope that people would understand because like even distribution like has been fucked over recently with everything. Oh, because I would like to get that to them. Do you have the people's from our last the charity? Do you have their?
No, you were
Mailing?
collecting that.
Oh no, I didn't. I mean, I can go get them. I thought you grabbed them for people.
No, anything I did grab would be in our Discord chat, but I know you talked to Elliot already. I was telling you who won them because I knew you were handling that stuff, so it's like it didn't make sense for me to have that information like sent to me because it wasn't coming from me. Does that make sense? So no, and most of them I told them to contact you.
They did not.
Okay, so yeah, I would just reach out to people based on the
because I just have not had time to like sit down. I gotta meet up with Elliot
Oh no, that's fine.
and stuff.
Show grid. That's what I want. Yeah, baby. Sorry.
I just don't want to forget, and I just.
Oh no, I get it.
Oh shit, wrong layer.
Oh, excellent. Okay, that's all set then. Great.
So. Then that goes like doop doop. There's like little notches in the helmet. Let's go. There's stuff there. And while I'm at it, I will trace the let's put the cloak on a different layer so I can understand that a little better. So, cloak, the undersuit goes like this. There's a collar in the inside, and there's almost like a lip for the collar.
Can you guys see him? Or am I gonna have to move my camera?
I don't see.
Oh
yeah,
my
I don't
God.
see him.
Okay. So...
What is he doing?
Well, he was zooming into... There he goes.
Jesus.
I love him so much.
Chestplate starts there.
I can't. So, it looks like my my stream is lagging. Like my like the bitrate and stuff is fine. It's just lagging a bit.
Yeah.
So I actually went to the old workplace today. Because I had my old computer monitor that I wanted to get rid of.
Okay.
And it was funny because it's like, I feel like, why didn't that fill? Oh. Probably because I didn't fill it. Why aren't these showing? Am I just being dense?
I'm currently not looking at your screen, so give me 1 second.
Oh, there it goes. Never mind. I had the wrong thing selected. It's fine.
Gotcha.
But it was funny because it's like I don't think they fully understood what I had in my hand for them. So like the girl initially like was like, "Oh, I can give you like $30 for this," and I was like, "That seems awfully high for an RGB monitor," but okay. And then the other girl that was working was like, "Oh, well, like we can do, 10 at most." I was like, that's fine. I'm not worried about it. And then she's like, "Oh, it's a computer monitor?" I was like, "Yeah, I started with that. Like, what?"
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep like knocking you down, but like I can only do like 5 at most." I'm like, "Look, that's fine. I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys. Like, this is literally just collecting dust in my house right now." She's like, I'm so sorry because like it's just no one uses RGB like monitors." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm aware. It's cool. I'm not getting upset with you guys. Like, I literally was just like, here, I have this thing. Get it out of my house."
Yeah, it's just the customer service panic part where it's like...
Oh, and that's after having worked there, I understand because customers can get nasty in there.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You told me one thing, but this is, now you're saying another. Yeah, so it's like...
Yeah, no, it's a whole thing. Like I
said,
get it, but it's like, holy
Yeah.
shit. Like, first of all, I'm just gonna get annoyed that you're getting like so apologetic about it. Like, yeah, no, that's fine. You clearly didn't understand what was there. Oh, well, I didn't. You could even just say, "I didn't realize it was a computer monitor. I thought it was a TV." Which, boom, there, explanation enough for me. But yeah, I don't know. It's just... I get annoyed about weird shit, sorry. Although, for a 2010 or something bamboo tablet and an RGB monitor, I got like $6 for it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but considering I wasn't expecting them to give me anything for it, I take it. Dang, did you trace that helmet already?
Yeah.
Look away for 2 seconds.
Now I have to understand it from the side perspective.
We're doing my stuff by hand today. Because this I know I can handle by hand. Which is exciting.
See, the lurk is working now.
Yes, the lurk is working. Finally, I fixed it.
Cool.
Because the being a lurky Lou makes me giggle.
Oh, I forgot to send notifications. That doesn't feel right. Okay. So this. Okay, okay. Oops. So then.
Oh goodness, what did I miss? Apparently, a friend of mine is listening to people argue about how to pay for pizza for lunch because one of the people refuses to get Venmo. And they're talking about having a designated bank account that everybody deposits into at the beginning of the month that they use to buy pizza out of. Like, y'all, this is getting so complicated. And I'm just over here like, the fuck?
The fuck is right. What?
Oh my god, things have gotten somewhat heated now and crypto is involved. What the fuck is going on with this pizza?
What? Y'all, I'm about to get Little Caesars and just tell you to fucking deal with it.
Right? I feel like you'll appreciate this too. This is welcome to ADHD life. So I actually opened my phone to look up a reference, but came up with this instead, which is just a parody on Knives Out, except it's starring Gaius Julius, Marcus Junius. Gaius Julius Caesar, Marcus Junius Brutus. So it's Knives In. I'm done.
Knives.
I love everything about that. Neat. Was looking at one of our friends talking about their interview.
Oh, Jake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which sounds like that sounds great. Like, that's always a good thing to...
Yeah.
Less.
Thanks.
Yeah, like I said, when I got into call, the pollinating is happening here, so I feel that.
Yep. Do I have the Claritin on my... No, I don't.
Buddy. Keeps knocking my arm. Trying to do things, kid. Oh my god. Just let me move this fucking rectangle. Jesus. I would like you guys to witness what is happening over here right now and why I'm so like, are you kidding me?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I left him for like an hour and he's so upsetty. You need a nail trimming, my guy.
Cleo does. She keeps getting her nails stuck in everything and then gets upset.
Ow. That dew claw, my dude. Such ouch. Like, I'm already kind of high anxiety. The fact that I'm trying to, like, move this thing and it's not going where I need it to is super frustrating. Show. Good. Thanks. Excellent. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. Hi, buddy. You're gonna make it impossible for me to get anything done today, aren't you?
Of course.
Oh yeah, he's looking at me all cute and shit too, like, yeah. Bubba, come here. He's such a mama's boy. Hey, baby. You down? Thanks. Which reminds me.
hi, Fiend Boy. What? Hello, sweet boy.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to tell you about the wild ride that was yesterday.
Yeah.
So I started packing up my stuff because regardless of what happens with jobs and stuff, like I'm still gonna have to move. No big. Knew that was gonna happen. So, except I was sitting here yesterday and I got the desk behind me cleared off so I could list it on like Facebook Marketplace, right?
Yeah.
And which I did do, and I got contacted, and the first woman like gave me a cell phone number and was like text me. It's like I don't actually want to do that. But okay. So I didn't actually reach out to her yet, but this other woman contacted me and was like, you know, is this still available? I was like, yeah, absolutely. She's like, can I come and pick it up tonight? And I was like, yes, not a problem. I'm here until 9, like not a big deal. She's like, okay, great. What's your cell number? So I give it to her and she's just like, okay, I'm sending you a code for my safety. Can you send me that code so I know you're real? And I'm like, okay, that's a little weird, but yeah, I can do that. I totally understand. So I send her the code. She's like, that didn't work. Do you have another cell number? I went, no, I do not. And what exactly are you trying to verify? As I'm actually like holding a conversation like a real person. And she's like, well, I was deceived on here. And I'm just trying to verify like blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, well, I'll be completely honest with you. I'm so sorry that you were deceived on here. However, from my perspective, this looks like you're fishing for my personal information. So I'm just going to go ahead and give this to the next buyer. Like, the fuck.
Yeah.
People are wild.
Mm-hmm. I've had people that are just like, because we've had family members who've like sold so much on Facebook, like Marketplace, that they've gotten so tired of it that they're just like, I will literally take $100 hit just to get this give this to somebody, like a friend of a friend, because I don't want to deal with it anymore.
Well, and my thing is, like, I was ready to just, like, tell her the pickup address, just be like, I'm gonna leave it outside, and you can come and pick it up whenever you want, as long as it's before 7 p.m., because otherwise trash collection might try to pick it up, which they're not gonna do. I've had, get this, an old litter container sitting out there that does have a bag of litter in it, but, like, it's not over the amount. It's been sitting out there for over a week. Trash collection just refuses to pick it up for some reason. And this is the only time I've had this issue. Like, I don't understand, but okay. So, yeah, it's not like, I don't know. It's not like I'm, you know, wanting to meet up and, like, you have to meet with me here on this like at this place that I'm choosing. Like, I literally, because it said pickup only, I'm like, I was literally sitting here going, I can just leave this outside for you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with you as much as you probably don't want to deal with me. Let's be real.
Yeah.
It's just super annoying. It's like, at that point, it's like, you could have come and picked up the desk and not left the money at all, and it wouldn't have even mattered, because it literally would not have mattered, because it's like, I just don't want it in my apartment anymore. So if you're willing to come and pick it up and move it and you don't want to pay me, like, whatever. Yeah, like, that's how I felt about it. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we're doing today, I guess. Why are you down here? I literally lined you up with the other rectangle. What the fuck? What is going on with my program today?
The amount of exhaustion I am today. Holy shit.
Hi, same.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. The pollinating is upon me.
Yeah, that, and like I've said to friends, to be 100% dramatic, daylight savings has ruined my life.
So dramatic.
Because I didn't get any fucking sleep. Like, I hadn't been sleeping to begin with, and then I went to bed late because the Destiny raid came out. We were trying another stab at the Destiny raid from the week prior because just hell. And I didn't get sleep from that, and then I was like, oh, I got work in the morning, and then I didn't sleep, and then obviously, like, daylight savings took an hour away from me, so I'm like, I was just a fucking walking zombie. I need music that is like high speed energizing. Hold on, where is
So as I was complaining about the last buyer, somebody else just contacted me. Like, is this still available? Yeah, bitch.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people just like forget that they had it back on there. Where's my sweet boy? You look like a sweet boy.
Huh, that's a new one.
What is that?
Oh, merge shapes. Never seen that before.
There's so much shit in Photoshop. I still don't know what some stuff does.
I mean, accurate, yes.
I've taken so many Photoshop classes and none of them touch on even half the shit that Photoshop can do. Like the one time where I was like, how is this girl making all these like custom brushes? Google.
Right?
It takes 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Look, sometimes you just need to hear that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what are we drinking today, Alyssa?
Coffee. Because caffeine is desperately needed.
Coffee. Nom nom nom.
I was gonna make the matcha that I have, but it's also my last pack. Though I do need to go back to the Asia market. I want to get some, oh, what is it called? They're like essentially tuna flakes, like fermented tuna flakes. I forget what they're called. It's like the base for making miso soup. You boil it, put everything in there, and then kind of like strain, mix in the miso.
Gotcha.
And
God, I love miso
I really,
soup.
Me too. We have everything for miso except that, and I'm like, do I want to go back to the Asia market, or do I want to be lazy and use chicken broth, which probably is heresy, but to do what I got.
Right.
I'm dumb. I didn't know this. Did you know that miso is just fermented, crushed like soybean?
I did know that, yes.
I didn't know that.
Just okay, to be fair, I just learned this about 5 days ago, tops.
I literally like was watching that video that was put in Munchies like a couple of weeks ago because Julia was like, "Oh yeah, here, Alyssa. We were just talking about making miso," and I'm like, "Oh yeah," and I was like trying to figure out what to make for dinner last night, and was like, "Okay." And then I watched the video, and it's like, miso is fermented soybean, crushed soybean. I'm like, I'm sorry, it is?
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I thought miso was its own thing. Like, its own root, like its own, like, root or bean.
Okay.
I thought it was, like equivalent to, like, that. I didn't realize it was a process, like a specific process of another, like, bean plant. Flint, are you a handsome boy? He's a sleepy boy. He's staring at me, dozing off. He's on the cat tree next to me. Hi. Bye. He's so funny. Sometimes he can't get enough of being, like, held like a baby, and then other times he's like, ew, touching.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh, boy, howdy. I'm a sleepy people.
Oh, mood.
I can feel the eyes puffing up. How bad is the It's nice here today, so
Mm.
nicer, I should say. Oh, is it supposed to? Ooh, it's supposed to go up a couple more degrees. Cool.
All
It's
right,
supposed to be really nice tomorrow.
we're gonna play the game. How nice is nice?
um, it's a high of 54 today, degrees Fahrenheit. Tomorrow is supposed to be 62. Air quality is moderate. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Yeah. Oof, pressure's fucking awful. What's hay? Hay?
I said, okay, well, mostly cloudy with a high of 71 and a low of 57.
So your low is our highest today.
Uh-huh.
I'll take it. It's been
I was gonna
fucking
say, look,
rainy and cold.
look, and I was just gonna say, because since we're expecting rain tonight, but like, look, in case anybody ever wonders why I moved to the American South, this is why. Like,
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with the people when I first moved down here. It was to get away from the snow.
Yeah, and it's supposed to snow this weekend, I think. Isn't that great? It's gonna go up to the 60s and drop right back fucking down. And oh yeah, it's supposed to snow next Wednesday. It's supposed to rain this Saturday, and then Sunday it's supposed to snow again.
Amazing.
I would love to move, but we have too much here. I'd love to move somewhere.
That's fair.
We have too much here. Family, work.
So, I'm not gonna lie, working on this right now looks like a little kid using paint.
What are you working on?
So I am doing a...
Sign for, what is it, Clearfield?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's for Clearfield, but it's for case 3. Why is this doing this? This is a whole ass shape. The fuck?
This whole ass shape.
It is. Yeah, why are these doing this? Do you see this? I'm literally just trying to fill in this rectangle, and it will not let me.
Weird.
So very. Okay, well, I guess we do this the old-fashioned way. Which I didn't really want
There
to
must
do
be like
because-
a pixel off of
it must,
where-
which is weird because I used the rectangle tool.
Have you erased anything?
No, nothing yet.
Interesting.
None whatsoever. Nothing's
'Cause I've
been
done it
merged
where it's
down.
like-
Like,
Because I've totally done it where it's like I erased something and it like the brush jumped and caused it to like erase one pixel at the bottom and fuck up the whole entire thing.
it's
when
so
I tried
bizarre.
coloring. Yeah. Please don't explode. Please don't explode. Please don't explode.
What you got,
Bless, thank
buddy?
you. Strawberry watermelon polar. Tasty.
You know, I swear this wood
No, you
grain
can't have the
brush
bottle
is
cap.
so weird.
Floyd came flying over. He wants the bottle cap.
Of course, it
Kid,
does.
there is bottle caps everywhere. I have no idea where they all went, but they're somewhere. No, you can't have it. He is dead-eyeing her, like...
It's just a matter of time.
I want to listen to this one.
That is not the brush I was looking for. I know there's a wood grain brush in here.
Oh, try tree bark.
Is that it?
Because one of the like the whatever his name is, Kyle something brushes. It's like bark.
Yeah, that's definitely the one I'm looking for.
Oh, what was I gonna say? All your friends are very excited for the new, like, the shows being shown at Shays, and I'm like, thumbs up. I'm happy you're happy.
Right.
There's like one or two musicals that I can stomach that are actually really good. I can't stomach many.
Maybe it's not that brush. Okay. Okay, that wasn't the brush I was looking for. I know there's one in here that does look like tree, like wood grain.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, not bark, but like a grain.
Yes. Kind of like a table or something like that.
Yeah, because I've used it before.
Yeah. Yeah, some of the brushes that, like, when Photoshop updated, like, seem to have gone missing on my end, so I had to re-download some stuff.
Okay. I might have to do that too, because I'm not seeing it. I mean, I'm scrolling through literally all of my brushes right now, so I know it's here somewhere. I know it's not in the charcoal, but...
Yeah.
I love those foliage brushes, though, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't mean to bump my mic. Sorry, guys. Also, these cloud brushes, absolute godsend.
My favorite is still, my favorite brush is the oil, it's like called like oil and water brush or something like that. It is my favorite.
Yeah, because there's this like driftwood brush, but that's not what I'm looking
Quite
for.
Yeah.
Unless it is. How do you stop them from rotating?
Go to, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This brush. It brings up the settings.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can lock it with this.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
It like rotates.
Because I'm wondering if this is the brush and it's rotating.
That's very possible. There's a lot of them that for some reason have like a rotation on it. For no goddamn reason. It's like, why would I want this to rotate?
So wait, do I just click on it to lock it?
Give me a second. So let's see, there's this. Yeah, you just kind of like...
What is this place?
Some of them do have... Where is it? Let me find one that doesn't have any chill. It's the ones that are like, I'm gonna rotate every time we press down, like, every time.
Yeah,
we
no,
brush.
because that's what this one's doing.
Hold on.
This isn't even locking the
What is it called?
rotation.
You know what?
It's driftwood.
Driftwood.
What is this place?
Okay, so let's do... Yeah, no, I just rotated this and it stopped. Is it not doing that on yours?
Mm-mm.
That's so strange.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, on mine it stopped rotating as soon as I told it to, like, basically go a certain direction. This is a cool brush.
That's okay. Yeah, it's not doing what I'm wanting it to do, so maybe it's not this brush. Now I'm confused.
Hold on. Kyle's concept brush is driftwood?
Yeah, that's what I was using. It's not the... I don't
It's-
think that's the brush I'm looking for, though.
What is the dragon scales? Is it just scales? What? Sorry, there's literally an armor piece that is just these that I know of.
Oh no, I'm
From
just dying that
Destiny.
we're both like just figuring shit out as we're talking. Like this just makes me laugh.
What? There's literally a character from Destiny that his gloves are literally just this. Holy shit, this saves me so much time and effort.
Was it maybe a crosshatch brush?
Anyway.
That doesn't seem right.
All right. I'll tell you the truth.
Where was I?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't even know where I am.
What day is it? I keep thinking there's a point that I kept thinking it was like Thursday. And I'm like, no, it's not Thursday. Stop. It's new comic book day. That's how I know it's Wednesday. But I haven't been to the comic book shop since in like a week, so my brain doesn't know what to do with that.
Right?
That's why. I'm like, what is happening with this brush? The smoothing reset. Because I was playing with the other brushes.
Very much alike.
I'm gonna lose my shit if it's this brush, because that is not at all. Motherfucker, it's this brush. How? Okay, please look at this and please explain to me how this, like this brush here.
Give me 1 second. Okay. I'm shifting over.
Very much alike.
The brush
it
is
called?
called Pins and Needles,
Pins and needles.
but it looks like a wood grain, doesn't it?
All right.
Pins
I'll tell you the truth.
and needles. Oh, yeah, kind of like... Yeah. What?
Yeah,
Wait.
explain that one to me.
Yeah, what? What?
Yeah, I don't get it either. Much confused.
I like what it looks like, though.
Oh,
This would be
same.
really good. This would be really good for, like, staple shading. I'll have to keep that in mind. Can I favorite a brush?
I
Is that
think
possible?
so. Like, I wasn't asking for much. I just wanted a really subtle, like, wood grain.
One thing.
Well, yeah, I just wanted a really subtle wood grain pattern. Like, I wasn't asking for a lot. Because, I mean, realistically, it's not going to be seen. But, like,
But still. yeah,
not, like, not really it's seen. It's
It's
just,
depth.
I needed some depth to this, so it's not just a flat.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, we missed. How long ago was that? Oh no. Matt joined.
Oh, I think he's still here. I think he's just hanging out.
Lurking.
Yeah.
As I fade to sleep. Do we need to do the NPR? Just... Hello, Matt. Go the fuck to sleep.
Live from NPR News. I'm Corva Coleman.
Also, I hope your birthday day was very nice.
Birthday day.
Birthday day. That is the color of the... I was worried I missed the map. Because I didn't realize how long ago that message was. Because I am currently looking at a reference on my main monitor.
Mm.
Am I on the wrong layer? I am on the wrong layer. Mother yacker. Hold on. I'm gonna retrace that because I like how that looked. What's the back of this jacket look like? He sent me more references.
Matt said, "Oh my gosh, that was pure ASMR joy," and that he had an epic day. Thank you.
Glad to hear.
Yeah.
What was it that you posted in Munchies earlier? What were those cocktails? Martinis?
Mm-hmm.
Those looked fantastic. The food did too, but
Ugh.
I don't know what those cocktails were, but they looked fantastic.
Uh-huh. Agreed.
I'm sorry, I just realized, is your button down? For a second, it looked like there was a bunch of just like the button down in the photo that Mel sent looks like a bunch of like paint splattered pineapples, and I was like, I got really excited for a second, but I'm like, but then I squinted, and I'm like, okay, maybe not. It's just like paint splatter. I was like, oh, where did you get that button down?
We get excited about things here. It's fine.
Especially festive button downs. I'm a sucker for button downs. I just watched Lost Boys for the first time with Jake. I think it was Sunday? Was it Saturday or Sunday? No. must have been Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. And the younger brother, all of his shirts, I was just going, I want it. I want this kid's entire wardrobe. He has the ugliest fucking, like, just wild looking, like, just 80s button down shirts. And I'm like, I want this. And then he would say something. I'm like, I'm just convinced this kid's me. Ooh, espresso martini and an elderflower sour.
Oh yeah, no, you had me at elderflower.
Oh,
For sure.
yeah, elderflower sour sounds fucking fantastic.
Fucking love elderflower.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just introduced friends to Saint Germain cocktail over New Year's. Because they had never had them before.
What is it?
Saint Germain cocktail?
Yeah, no, I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh, so it's champagne with Saint Germain in it. So it's an elderflower champagne.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're delightful.
I'm trying to remember the last time I had I think it was just the last time I had elderflower, it was like a liquor. Like elderflower and blueberry, I think.
Ooh. Yum.
Was it? I'm trying to remember. It might have been a cocktail that British Rob made.
Ah.
I think it was elderflower. I think it was a blueberry. Was it a blueberry gin? Elderflower syrup. What was the soda base? It was really good though. I was like, holy shit. I'll have to ask him. This is gonna kill me. I'm gonna add him in the chat right now.
Oh my god. The funny thing is I know I could look at you and be like, Alyssa, it's really not that important, and you would still be like, no, it is.
I has to know.
I know. I was gonna say, I know I could tell you that it doesn't matter, but I also know that me saying that isn't gonna matter.
Did Discord just go down?
Did it really?
Did it just go down? No! I think Discord just went down. Hold on. Unless it's just my phone is having a heart attack.
All systems operational.
Then why is my phone being... Okay, hold on. Maybe the Wi-Fi is being a dick. I might disconnect then. Who knows? It's a mystery.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just... I was gonna say, because it's not... I mean, it's been sending slow lately.
Okay, it seems to be working now that I'm on my phone service.
Oh, damn it. That would be... Okay, I just went to look at fonts, and there's one in here, and it would be perfect for what I'm going for, like... look-wise, and of course it's free for personal use only, and I want to basically be able to give these to Quinn and just be like, do whatever the fuck you want with them.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying if I say that, like, old national parks?
Look.
Yes.
Yes, the very, like, welcome.
Uh-huh.
Like, welcome back to, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. yeah.
Oh, I do have that one. That one could work if I don't find what I'm looking for.
I was gonna say, somebody recently in our Discord posted like a mock one from a for a video game, if I remember correctly.
Like, I know the look that I'm going for, and I did find one. It's just, it's not available for... It's not free use.
Yeah.
Like that time that Kevin was like, Little Lord Fauntleroy. And I was like, okay, but that actually works for what I'm trying to do, so yes. I've had half a gallon, or like a pint of matcha latte, and I want more. I hate it. Thanks.
Mood.
Yep. There's one in here called Great Lakes.
That sounds about right.
The funny thing is it does invoke that Great Lakes feel, and I hate it so much. Oh yeah, so I now remember what I used it for because it just showed up here. The Little Lord Fauntleroy. I used it for the signs for Angela and Kevin's wedding. So do you remember the signs for like the bubbles and stuff in the games? Did you happen to see those?
No.
Okay, I made signs for the games table and
Okay,
for the
I didn't see
bubbles.
those.
Yeah, I made those, so I did them like 2 days before the wedding.
I'm in love with this cocktail from Naboo. White chocolate, mango martini, mango puree. Oh, that's right, you mentioned.
Nom, 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 nom.
Each of those sound so wait. Just all of that together, Matt? Because that's a lot of stuff that I didn't think would work together, but I can see it. White chocolate, mango martini, mango puree, Mozart white chocolate liqueur, absolute vanilla vodka, and butterscotch liqueur. Oh man. The last time I had a good cocktail was when we went out to is it Kyoto?
Kyoto?
Kyoto? Yeah. I think it was like sake with like plum wine and
Ooh.
so good. I drank it way too fast. It tastes like juice. Yes, it was blended with ice topped with white chocolates. Oh, yum yum yum. Man, that sounds dangerous because like so it's funny because I forget that the alcohol in my fridge exists because it's out of sight, out of mind.
Yes, it's my favorite thing.
So I forget, and then when I do actually drink, I get fucking hit hard. Like if I'll have like one beer and get knocked on my ass. And it's like, why?
Right.
And the last time I was out, I had a chocolate we went to Kyoto for a friend's birthday. And it was I had the plum with sake, and then I was like, I'm gonna get another drink. Told myself I was gonna get a beer, but I was like, no, this chocolate martini sounds really good. And then they made it really strong, so I was like, oh no. I was sipping that for the rest of the night, 'cause holy shit.
There's just a font in DaFont called Nickelodeon. And it is in no way reminiscent of Nickelodeon.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love this.
So I've come to the conclusion that what I'm looking for is like 50s diner style.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. It's just the way that this town was described to me in this podcast.
yeah.
It just sounds like their sign would be like that very 50s welcome, like retro.
Yeah. Well, you have to figure they took a lot of inspiration from what is it?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. And which
Maybe
is
that's why.
that-
I've never seen Twin Peaks. Yes, you are allowed to be appalled by that.
No, it's not for everyone. It's a very David Lynch's stuff is very wild and all over the place.
Okay, to be fair, it absolutely is up my alley. I would love to watch it. I just forget it exists when I sit down to watch stuff.
Some of the stuff that like also the elements that is in Twin Peaks is not for everybody. It's a lot of like triggering stuff.
Yeah,
Like-
I could see that. I mean, as long as I know what the triggers are, I don't mind so
Yeah.
much. It was like watching Gothica the other night.
Yeah.
I had to go and look up what the synopsis of the movie was, and because basically we were sitting there and stuff kept happening, and I was like, oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. And Jake's like, do you want me to turn it off? I'm like, no. I'm gonna go look up a synopsis just so I can see like what's going on, because my anxiety's like way up right now, and just make sure that I can handle this. And with having those, like, knowing what's going to happen, that helps me a lot.
Yeah. Because we were rating when you guys were watching that, I like would look over and be like, what is happening? So I ended up looking up the synopsis, and I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it because I didn't need to see the parts about like the film recordings and
Yes.
stuff like that.
So when we actually got there, I basically like said to Jake, I was like, just so you know, this is a content warning. Like, I am giving you the content warning. He's like, excellent. I've got my finger on the fast forward. Like, we're good to go. So it got to that point. It even like remotely started playing, and he just skipped ahead a few seconds. Like,
because no one needs to see that.
right. It's like, well, because we were talking about that, and like, I have some feelings on this. So it is ranked so poorly on like the critique boards, and I was looking at it, and while we were watching it, I was like, you know what I think the problem is? The big problem with it is it's ahead of its time. So that type of edgy, like really like gritty psychological thriller like that was not commonplace for
gonna
that
say, 'cause
time
it's-
frame.
Very. There's another movie that's almost just like it. It has Harrison Ford in it. Hold on. It's like The Girl in the Lake or something. Something like, or The Girl in the Mirror or something like that. Hold on. It's super similar.
It's not Lady in the Water, is it?
Is it Lady in the Water, maybe?
M. Night
Maybe.
Shyamalan?
What Lies Beneath, I think it is. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Yes, What Lies Beneath.
Okay.
It's almost very reminiscent, similar concept, but when was Gothica came out? When did Gothica come out?
2003?
This is 2000. Interesting.
Is it 2003? Hang on.
Then again, this also got shitty reviews from like critics, but everybody loves it.
Yeah, Gothica was 2003. Honestly, I feel like I said, I feel like it's just a thing where it was like ahead of its time. People weren't expecting this kind of like grit out of a supernatural psychological thriller. Because that's also kind of confusing. We didn't see a lot of those like supernatural, like psychological thrillers until like much later. And on top of it, like people were dragging the plot line, and it's like, okay, now if you watch a ton of movies, yeah, okay, I suppose you could see where this was coming in, with like where the plot was coming from. If I hadn't read the synopsis, I never would have guessed that. And that is me, who you have watched movies with, and you know that I will guess a plot before it happens. Like, this is just a thing I do. So I had a hard time determining what was going to happen. So, like, was it a little contrived? Yes. Was it as predictable as people were making it out to be? Probably not. Like, Cassie got it pretty, like, spot on for the most part. Like, I even sent her a message and was like, you're actually not far off.
I was gonna say, so, and like, if you watch a bunch of movies and stuff like that, like, I'm even like, I do that. I'm like, this is gonna happen. And Jake's like, no. And then it ends up happening because, like, I'll come up with like I have like 3 ideas of how this is probably gonna go. And sometimes it's just like, they'll throw you off and be like, no, that's not it. And then come back and it'll be it. And Jake will be like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. And then it'll actually be the thing that happened. But yeah, what lies beneath is very similar. Is a ghost starts haunting the spoilers for a 22-year-old movie. So what happens is the husband is a professor at a university, scientist. He's a scientist. I forget what she does, but she had a really bad accident, so she doesn't like car accident, so she doesn't do anything because she still has like struggling to get on her feet with that because it happened about a year or 2 ago. So she's struggling to do that. She has like memory loss, like about what happened that night, what caused her to like, because things about it like are weird for the circumstance. What ends up happening is she starts getting like haunted by a ghost, to which her husband's like, I don't know what's going on, this is probably just like PTSD from your accident. Ends up, the reason why she left that night is she had a suspicion that her husband was having an affair with one of his students. And the student literally walked up to them that night and was like, I need to talk to you, to the husband, and which caused the wife to like be like, I'm out of here, like I don't know what's like, because ends up the woman was pregnant, and the like wife is like, I know what this is probably about, I'm leaving. She went home to like, she got in the car accident because she left and it was raining out and she hydroplaned and went off. I believe that's what happened, is she went off the road. But then because she's foggy about that night because it was such a bad accident, he like takes advantage of that. So he's like, oh yeah, no, you were tired and you wanted to go home. I should have never let you drove or anything. Completely leaving the girl the student out of the like, whatchamacallit. And it ends up, while she drove home and had the accident, he was like, okay, yeah, let's talk. Ended up killing her, the student, and basically like taking his car and basically like just putting her in the lake. That's why it's called What Lies Beneath, is because it's the lake by their house. So that's why she's haunting her, is the wife thinks, oh my God, she's haunting me, she's trying to kill me, she's trying to get revenge because I'm still with her lover and she's not. But ends up it's no,
she's trying to save your ass.
Yes.
I love a good haunting movie where it's like the haunter is trying to save the hauntee, and we don't realize it. I'm
like,
not gonna lie,
Crimson Peak.
Yeah, well, I love Crimson Peak. I feel like that's such a loaded thing to say. I do love Crimson Peak. I recognize there's some fucked up shit in Crimson Peak.
Oh yeah, definitely, 100%.
But I think it was handled well for what it is.
They didn't show a lot.
they don't really show anything. Like,
No.
it's great. I'm totally cool with that. So like, I don't know. I like Crimson Peak. That's another one people hate, and I'm like, why?
Why? What? I had people fall asleep on me while I was like, this is one of my favorite movies, and it is slow to start.
It is very slow to start.
But it was funny because I was like, we got to the point where like Tom Hiddleston's butt comes out on screen, and like I looked to go see what everyone's reaction was, and everyone was asleep, and I was like, wow.
Aw, man. We're over here like, Hiddleston butt.
Hiddleston butt.
Matt said, meanwhile, I come up with ridiculous theories to missing movie plot points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, too, like, there were some plot holes, you know?
Oh yeah.
Son of a bitch, I should have opened this font in another tab just in case, even though it was, like, free for personal use. I really should have opened it in another tab. I can't find it now. Son of a bitch. Why do I do this to myself? I should have just told you what it was called, because that would help too. Because of course these all have like the weirdest fucking names.
Yeah.
There's one
yeah,
in here
'cause-
that's a duplicate for the Tillamook cheese font. I love people. Oh man, there's also a font called Payman, and I almost feel like I need it. Just to use eventually.
I keep getting distracted and not drawing this because like there's so many tabs open on my computer to look at like different references and stuff, and then I'm like, oh yeah, something happened. I normally have these things closed when we're streaming so I don't get distracted, but some of the references are in Discord, and then I open Discord and I'm like, oh look.
Yeah, my computer's been a little funky with keeping Discord open. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not, so I had to close it today, so I'm not getting the notifications. I'm hearing my phone buzz because I muted it.
Oh, I don't know if you saw, but Photoshop updated today, and I hope to God that it's just so much better, because I've actually had the one thing I was working on crash on me several times.
Oh gosh.
And I'm like, this is not even the biggest file I've worked on. What the fuck is happening?
You guys are getting the ever riveting footage of me searching for my fonts.
There is so many in fucking Photoshop, and none of them are the one you want.
No! That's the worst part.
Ever.
I always have to go and get
Yep.
new ones because none of them are ever good, like, for what I have. I have one that's very versatile. I use it a lot for, like, Slatey stuff.
Yeah.
It's called Victorian Parlor. And considering a lot of the stuff that we do, especially for, like, one-shots and stuff, tend to be high fantasy, like, it works
Yeah.
so well for stuff. So that one I use a ton. I use the typewriter one for Clearfield. Like, that one I specifically downloaded for Clearfield. I have a lot of those. Did I also go and, like, download a font because it's relatively universal to the license plates? Yep, sure did. For exactly one drawing. Oh, excuse me. It's like a weird hiccup. difficult is it to make a font?
There used to be sites where it's like you just put in, like you could make a font out of your handwriting.
Yeah, but that's like I'm just looking at the typeface
And-
files and stuff. Like, how difficult is it to make one of these?
And I'm wondering if what you could do is like, oh, excuse me.
Mode.
I wonder if there's a way to like copy each single individual letter and then just kind of put it into one of those generators. I don't know how those work.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think I've looked it up before and just like it was on like a break at work. So I never actually got a chance to read the article that kind of walks you through it.
Yeah.
I'd love to try my hand at it. Okay, that was a little more helpful. God, I wish I could remember what this font was called. I also wish that when you refine your search, you could look up specifically, like, a type of font. That's better. Okay, let's see. Some of these font names are hysterical.
Yeah.
I lost my unicorn. Coming Sans. COM. Just for the verification. But yeah. People crack me up. Yeah, I'd really like to be able to narrow this down a little bit, specifically by retro fonts. Dream Quacker.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just cracking up at some of these.
Bless you.
Oh, excuse me. Thanks. I got very quiet. I'm on a fucking mission.
Yeah. And I am trying to figure out how to do the chest plate on this. 'Cause it's about to be hell.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, hold on. Let's do that.
I've been scrolling for so long that my eyes are doing the thing, so whenever I pause, it feels like I'm still scrolling.
Oof.
Oh, yikes. That's a name.
Hmm?
You are a toy. Yeah, depending on how you take that's a name. The worst part of this is I know this was a two word display. I know eventually I'm gonna scroll past it because I'm just going like font blind. I also may have to rethink the shape of this sign now that I'm leaning more towards...
A specific style.
Yeah, I might end up doing that more like 50s style, like round-ish, like abstract shape.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's why we start where we start.
Mm-hmm.
I also can't get over how many of these fonts just look exactly the same. All done
Yeah.
by different people. They just look exactly the fucking same.
Mm-hmm.
Butter cheese.
Butter.
Butter
Exotic
cheese.
butters.
What a name.
Exotic butters.
Crispy tofu.
Hmm.
Cottage cheese.
I want crispy tofu. I love tofu.
I haven't had tofu in a very long time. Okay. How do you feel about taking a break and we can get some more coffee?
Stretching sounds like a good idea.
That too.
Save those.
Get up, I can stop scrolling and looking at fonts, use the restroom, get some water, get some coffee, get a good stretch in.
I do read's good.
You do?
I spelled guardian wrong.
Well,
But anyway.
okay. Let's take a break, go stretch. We will be back momentarily.
Later.
Bye! And they can hear us now.
Okay.
Hello, we're back. I need to continue looking for this fucking font, but... we were discussing, my tablet has this, like, plastic covering on it. Like,
Which mine doesn't. I had to think about that.
Yeah.
Because well, when you asked, I realized my tone was kind of odd because that was me just, like, half thinking. I'm like, yours came with a cover? Mine didn't.
Yeah, which seems so bizarre to me because you would think that the one that comes with the screen you would want to cover on.
Yeah, no.
But then I was like, we were discussing it, I'm like, I'm wondering if it's to hold paper in place. Which I thought I had tried before. But I guess the paper I was trying to go over was just too thick. Also, just because I've resumed my font scrolling, there's one here called Henry Potter. Star Tracks. Oh,
How to avoid the copyright laws.
Mm-hmm. There's one here that's titled Lovely Mugs, And I immediately looked at it and went, okay, this is supposed to be trying to emulate the Ray Dunn font. It does a good job, though, so. Please explain to me why I have the Reading Rainbow font, or song stuck in my head.
Good question.
Butterfly in the sky, I can fly twice as high. Just take a look, it's in a book, it's Reading Rainbow. Yeah, just on a loop in my head right now. Thanks, ADHD. I can go anywhere. Damn it. I was hoping this... So I broke down and I texted the woman who contacted me last night. And sent her just a text just like, hey, this is so-and-so about the writing desk. I'm guessing they might be at work, but...
Yeah.
The other person that contacted me, because I had two people contact me back to back about it, and the second one just now that contacted me about it, asked for measurements. I had to go and look it up because I know I bought it at Walmart. Turns out it's like a $70 desk. I don't remember paying that much for it. I have it listed at $35, which I think is a good deal because the top of it has some surface flaws just because I used it so much over 2 years. But yeah, so it's like, oh, this is more expensive than I thought it was. Or you know what? I wonder if I caught it on a sale.
I was gonna ask you that. It's like maybe you got it on a sale, like a...
Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I bought it on sale. Because I only remember paying like maybe $40 for it. I must have gotten it on sale.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so, I mean, people are at least interested in it. If I can get it out the door, though, that'd be great. And all in all, that's about $40 just from the stuff that I sold. Not that I'm, like, hurting for the money. I mean, I'm hurting for the money, but I'm not, like, to the point where I'm like, oh my god, sell my stuff. This is just stuff I need out.
Yeah, like, it's better to... You don't have use for it. And
yeah, that's...
It would just be a drag to... drag it with you somewhere.
Right, and that's, I was gonna say, my mom and I had this conversation the other day because she's like, well, don't just sell your stuff. I'm like, I'm not. I'm like, it's stuff that I have no use for anymore. So, like, I don't actually need that extra desk. If it stays with me, like, that's fine too, but, because I could use it essentially for a sewing table. But the way that it's set up, it's not ideal for a sewing table. Because it's got it's got that built-in, like, monitor shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, buddy. Okay, I need to stop finding, like, fonts that I like. Especially ones that are free for personal use. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I have a whole, like, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs open with potential fonts, and a couple of them I just want for my like, font book. Can you back up the font book? Is that a
think
thing
so.
you can do? Because I would
think
like
so,
to. I would
yeah.
really like to back mine up to the cloud because I use them across 2 different computers.
Yeah, I think you can, because you can do that with brushes.
Okay, I'll have to take a look. Bless.
Thank you.
God, the 2 of us today. There's a font in here called Batavia. And, no. Because it looks nothing like the Roycroft campus font. Lacoste is nice. Oh, there's a font in here called Octopus. It's not nearly as, like, calligraphy as you would anticipate. Oh, that is a weird font. I don't like that. Do you ever look at things and just go, why? Why did someone make this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about this one, because it's not... Half the letters are indistinguishable. Sailor Larry. My foot is being extra crunchy today, and I do not enjoy that. Oh, whoa.
What?
Oh, the computer space at UB.
Yeah,
That's insane.
it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little salty. They never had anything like that when we were. When
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, but also at the same time, like, I'm so glad they finally got things, so, like,
Yes.
I'll have to see if I can find you some photos of what the new metal studios look like. Studios, plural. They basically gave them a whole, like, big section of the old tech rooms, and they turned them into multiple studio spaces, and they are insane. I stopped by the last time, or not the last time I was in town, but at one point while I was in town to see my professors. And only one of them happened to be in at the time, but she was showing me around, and I was like, dang, where was, like, why couldn't we have gotten this when I was in school still? I mean, I get it. And like I told her, I was like, I'm just joking. Like, this would have been amazing to have when I was still in classes, but also, like, this is, I'm so happy to see that this, like, actually got
Yeah.
got prioritized, I guess is a better way to put it.
Yeah. When I went to UB, our media studies department kind of sucked when like the first couple of years. And then
Yeah.
in my last two semesters, they found out the guy who was head of the department was embezzling money into his research. And he
Oh,
wasn't supposed
shit.
to. So that's why it sucked, is because he thought everything should be in theory and not production. And most students, when they go into media studies, want to do production. So then it's like when you'd go to your advisors, they'd be like, here's the general, like, whatchamacallit, the gen eds essentially for like the classes you need to graduate.
Yeah.
And it was nothing in production was available really, and the computer labs were kind of run down and stuff like that. So they kicked him out and brought somebody over from the communications department of UB to help fix things up within the last year, because I got stuck there for an extra year because of just UB's gen ed policy
Yeah,
was
that's
garbage at that time.
That's how I ended up in school longer than I had anticipated as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
It wasn't entirely my advisor's fault, but like we missed things that we realistically shouldn't have.
Yeah, the gen eds was awful. A lot of people I
Mhm.
know got stuck there a year or two later than they had to be because of just gen eds were dismissed, and then people were like, oh well, too bad, you can't, like,
Uh-huh.
you gotta take another class that does.
Satisfy the
Yeah.
yeah.
It
So
was so
I
bad.
thankfully was only there for half a year longer than I was supposed to be. So it wasn't actually super like too bad. Ooh, you can see, I don't know if you can see behind me the shift in color. It's looking like the sky's about to open up. I'm not mad at it. It's like nice and like warm. So it's got that like nice, warm spring rain
Yeah.
thing going on.
What was I?
Sorry, but we were talking about the gen eds and people being there like a year or two longer than they were supposed to be because of the gen eds and not lining up. And I was luckily only there for half a year longer, like one semester longer.
Yeah, I got stuck 2 semesters longer, I think. Or was it
Yikes.
one I managed to get? I forget. But, so the one guy, so when they figured out that the guy was embezzling money, they brought somebody over from communications, and he's like, well, this isn't my department, but I'm going to do my hardest to, like, fix it up, which he did. He started getting us, like, money where we needed it and stuff like that. But then he went, I'm in communications. I'd like to go back to being the dean of communications and not the dean of media studies. So he went back. They hired someone. He didn't go into specifics, but I found him, like, so there was a woman who was the dean. Nobody knew who she was. I forgot who she was, for one semester. And then he came back the next semester, and I'm like, wait, I thought you went back to communications. And he goes, yeah, the other woman got fired.
Oh shit!
So he's like, so I'm back. And I'm like, I'm sorry for you. I was like, I felt sorry for him, but the thing is, he was doing some work for the department that was much needed.
Yeah.
So like, the media studies, on my way out in my last semester, finally was starting to look like the media studies department that I wish I had.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that, and like sometimes it just takes somebody who's willing to do the work to come in and change things up. Like, you and I were talking about that really bad interview that I had, and I was just like, yeah, there was a lot of work that needed to be done, and I was just not interested in doing that work again, because I basically did that with my last job. And I just wasn't into it. Like, I get it in that I understand some people just don't have the time or like brain space for stuff like that, but then don't take a job like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they got somebody in that actually like cared though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice. He sat down with classes And he was like, hey, we've been having a lot of complaints in the media studies. I want to hear them. And we just fucking
Went off?
unloaded. Oh, yeah. We were so sick and tired of how, like, we felt like some of the professors just weren't giving a shit. We felt like we weren't getting enough in our production. Some of the, like, teachings were so out of date that, like, that it's like I would have been better just learning this at home and stuff like that. And it's like, and some people were like, we would sit here for an hour learning about something irrelevant and then go back to like getting tested, and it's like it just did not feed into what we were here for. Most of the stuff I like just most of the stuff like I learned after college, because like I tell myself entirely Sony Vegas, or it's not Sony Vegas anymore. I think it's Vegas. I think it's just called Vegas now, and it's owned by Magix. But regardless, like I self-taught myself that, because none of those professors, like, don't get me wrong, I had some. So the big problem also was a lot of the professors were grad students. Because they couldn't keep anybody or find anybody. So don't get me wrong, I had a couple of them that were really awesome, but some of them were just pretentious art students, you know, and just be like, oh my god, you know, it's fucking awful. They weren't actually teaching anything, and then get mad when you didn't do the work. What fucking hell. But luckily, I don't have to worry about that anymore. And hopefully I don't think the people have to worry about that anymore, because, yeah.
Yep.
They fixed a lot. Like I said, a little jealous, but I'm glad that it's not suffering anymore for the next people who have to wait. Like, the next students that go there don't have to waste thousands of dollars on a pointless, like, something that never was, like, what feels like pointless learning, like they actually are learning.
No, you had me thinking now, and I went and looked, because there is a SCAD campus in Atlanta. I wanted to see if there was anything that I might potentially qualify for. And there might be, actually.
Oh, like a teaching position?
Yeah, I'm just looking for, like, part-time. Because I know that the campus is in Midtown, so I could live where I reasonably would like to. Oh, no, I don't quite qualify for this one. That's okay. It was part-time accessory design, which realistically I could. But there's some stuff that I know for a fact I don't know. And that's okay. Like, I recognize I don't know those things. Could apply for a part-time shop technician. But yeah, you had me curious after we were talking about it, and I was just like, oh yeah, no, that would be a good thing to look at. Because I know I wanted to look to see if they have my master's program. Because I would actually really like to pursue my master's.
I keep considering, then I go, like have the paranoia of like worrying about like I know things are better now, but I also worry that
I understand. You only like got the half the thought out, but I get it.
yeah, sorry, I just like I concentrated while I was talking, and yeah, I have the paranoia that I'm not gonna get the whatchamacallit, like the
Yeah.
again in like the cheapest college that I could probably apply to that I could afford, if anything, would be UB, and I don't know. What would I do with that then?
Yeah.
Like I can't do anything with my bachelor's. Like I'd go back into like the most I could think of is go back into teaching, and I'm not very good at explaining myself, so that kind of shoots me in the foot when I'm trying to would try to teach.
Yeah. I actually just had a pre-recorded interview ask, are you familiar with and or comfortable with teaching people to use technology? And I was like, well, yes. So when I moved back to New York, I was auditing the CAD class, and basically the deal that I made with the professor was I could come in and kind of learn what they were doing, but didn't have to follow the curriculum, and she would like still look over my work, and I could relearn the system and learn some new stuff. But the trade-off is that I was basically acting as an unpaid TA. So I would go around and assist students with what they were working on. So yeah, I have no issue with teaching things that I fully understand, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Which is also why when we started doing arts and chats and I was doing more work from the bench, I was like, I will not be telling you what I'm using. I will not be telling you how I'm doing it. I won't, like, this is not a how-to stream. I'm not here to teach you. You guys can basically just keep me company while I'm working. And, like, not to be mean about it, but it's like, you know, I don't want to be teaching something that took me years to hone my skills in, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, if
for free, I guess is the better way to put it.
I was gonna say like some people put their time and money into that, but then it's like they get money back from like actually like the getting subscribers, getting like, paid by monetized through like YouTube and stuff like that, and like thank you, but. Also,
look, if people were willing, I was gonna say, if people were willing to pay me, like pay for the subscriptions and stuff, like continuously through Twitch and things like that, yeah, absolutely, I would do like tutorials and things like that. But I don't know that I could ever get to that point unless it was something people specifically were asking me for.
Mm-hmm.
And like, what am I teaching you that other people can't teach you on YouTube? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I condone that at all, because I don't. I tell people all the time, like, yes, my profession is cool. I don't recommend doing anything that I do unless you've had proper training. There's so much shit that could go wrong. And especially if you're not learning the proper techniques for things, like there's a lot that can go wrong and potentially have injury that goes along with it. So it's just a thing. It's like I don't want to be held responsible for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, well, they were learning from your video. It's like, well, okay. I don't want to have to put a disclaimer at the beginning of every video that, like, please don't do this unless you've had some proper training. Like, I don't count as proper training. Like, I have a 4-year degree and, like, 5 years in the industry. I don't know. Anyway. Let me just kick that soapbox back under my desk. Yeah, I just realized too, I never put music on today for myself. Well,
Oops.
is that just the font? Maybe that is the font. I still feel like that looks wrong. Ugh,
Art.
I know, right?
It still looks wrong.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, because it's this font. Sorry, I had to go back over to the Zoom. So it's this font, and I don't know if this was the actual font. I think it'll work. That one could too. Do you see what I mean though? Like some of these I'm just like, I don't understand. I don't know. We're just gonna try that because I've been staring at fonts way too fucking long.
Discord just did something really fucking weird.
What's that?
I asked Rob, when you get a moment, remind me what's in your version of the Rob. And he said gin instead of vodka, black currant syrup instead of grenadine. And I said, thank you. And then for some reason, 20 minutes later, it sent the same exact comment,
Oh, weird.
which was, when you get a moment, can you tell me what is it? And he responded, again?
Yes. Yes, Robert. Again.
Yes, again.
Oh, hi, Kay.
Hold on. Another.
Another one.
Hold on, another. I need another.
Are you looking for Mr. Worldwide or are you looking for Thor?
Another. twice.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Again?
Again? My memory does not serve me well. Where's my phone? Oh, Discord did have an outage. I was right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, install it anyway. Install! Debonair. Install. Don't mind me, just installing a million fonts. I'm real excited about this one. Their personal use, which I think I can do still, even though... Because, like, even if I use them for Sladies, I think I can still use them just because I'm not making money off of them. And we're not making money off of them. Is that a correct assumption?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like if you're selling it, that's where things get tricky. Also,
Right.
Zoom just notified me that you sent me the font. I was trying to figure out, you were like, this font, and I like sat here waiting, and I was like, okay, I guess I don't get the font. And then I just saw the notification, like the
Oh, okay.
notification just popped up. And I was like, this is what she was talking about. Amazing.
Weird. But yeah, I think that font will work.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so it's like,
it's nice.
yeah, that's I think it'll work. I gotta double check it. Is basically what it boils down to.
Yeah.
That's the one that I was looking at. I'm like, is this just the font that I was looking at?
It's a nice font, regardless.
Right. I'm gonna have to fuck with this sign a little bit more because I hate. I kind of hate the color choices I have right now. That is too bright. No, let's not do that. I want more like powdery.
Actually, I haven't tried perspective wrap in a hot second.
No. Undo. Stop it. Too many. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That is very 50s. I might need to go a little more teal. Okay, we need to nix these two because I'm gonna have to freehand this. Nope, new one, please. Thanks. actually want you separate. Yes, good. This is giving me the 50s vibe that I wanted. Doesn't that look good? It looks so good.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah, okay. I'm much happier with this now. Okay, I do need to do that
Sorry,
guy.
I had your Zoom face over the stream, I realized.
Ah, no worries.
I was like, huh. Okay, where's the arms? There. Hold on. The arms are off filter. Go me.
Nice. Good job. Proud of you.
Yep. Fuck it.
Why do all of my drawings start with looking like a child did them in Microsoft Paint? Is this just me?
Nope, that's just art.
Okay. Just gotta make sure.
It's so funny. I'm listening. I'm listening to Post Malone's Circles right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jake's been watching a lot of like Magic the Gathering Commander on YouTube, and ends up Post Malone's just like a giant fucking nerd.
Well, yeah.
So, I know, but like to the point that he is gone on multiple different Magic the Gathering shows, like it just plays Magic with them. It's great. He just goes and plays Magic with a commander with a bunch of people.
Amazing.
So
Okay, I remember to
wholesome.
put music on for myself. Still can't see my hand in front of me, and I tell you I did. I don't feel free. I don't scan be. Anything like you got of me. Why is it a tree? What the fuck?
What?
Okay, I was like, oh, custom shape tool. Except look at what it came up with.
Alright. Hold on, it's catching up.
Wonder what it feels like. Feeling low until you see white. Like, why?
Wow, my stream's really behind. Oh, yep, now I see it. Oh, that's a fucking tree.
Like, why though? Why tree?
Use a tree. Clearly.
Try not to believe. I look up to the sky, tears in my eyes. And the only good thing I have left, and now I come to my breath. Your love comes in waves. Don't you ever wonder what it feels like? Huh. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing. That's super helpful to me, actually. You can do animal shapes, too.
Cool.
Animals, boats, flowers. Boats seem very random in that whole scheme of things, but you know,
Oh, yeah.
options.
Yeah.
Riptide, feeling low until you see why. Caught up in your riptide. Your love comes in waves. Feels like until you see white. Your love comes in waves. Your love comes in waves. Caught up in your riptide. Getting caught up in your riptide. Oh, it's Hope Valley, not Falls. Fuck me. Literally things I've realized as I'm going through this. Okay. I'm asking for it. Emergency, we're just too numb to fight off. Worry in the back of my body, and I'll ever be sorry.
Hi, when did you get here? There's a Cleopatra suddenly next to me.
Oh, Things will.
I put a string on her head that they play with, and the look on her face was just like, this is fine. I hate this, but I guess it's fine.
This. It's just a cigarette kiss. Oh, cigarette kiss. Things I... Gosh, it's been so freaking long since I've used the pen tool.
Which is a strange device.
Uh-huh. Oh, how do I move just a single point?
A single point?
Yeah. Like I said, it's been so long since I've used the pen tool.
Honestly, me too. Because I've...
Oops. Things never change, it's all the same.
All right, let's bring that beat back.
Yeah. I'm mistaken. Okay. My breath is but I can't feel a thing. Stress, it's my best guess. You know this, 'cause I don't feel the same. It's honest, honestly, I freak out. Disagree. I found out finding out isn't the worst part. Don't believe it's just me. I found out, but I really think I hate you. Girl, into delirious certainty we'll disagree. I found out finding out isn't the worst part. Don't believe it's just me. I found out, not quite Satan, but I really think I hate you. It's honest, honestly. This isn't what I wanna be, I will be the one to set it off. The one I found out finding out isn't the worst part. Don't believe it's just me. Quite Satan, but I finding out isn't the worst part. Don't believe it's just me. Have a clue, not quite Satan, but not quite Satan, but I really think I hate you.
Fuck.
Yes. Want you to see down your own looking over, no one need you to leave. Carry on, drop in the line, and like going on, where are they now? Hey, there we go. Someone like you, crying over sheep that don't get you. Why you wanna hurt someone like you, crying over sheep that don't get you? 'Cause I need surgery to keep me blurry. Someone like to hurt me, but you cut me dirty. Surgery to keep me blurry. Constant records while you're sleeping, just like you made it. It's just enough to keep me blurry. Suffer off my body, someone up to stop me. I need surgery to keep me blurry. Okay, so I actually think I like the full ellipse better, and then I'll draw in like the little very Las Vegas style with like the 50s starburst pattern. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I actually think I like that idea better. to go, we have to go. So I guess we go, we have to go. As far as we know, we had just 1 mile to go. I can't take a sign. As far as we go, we have 1 mile to go. Is it obvious that I don't act like the rest of you? My jokes is through, rough around the edges, but all we know, okay, I'm a loser, hallelujah. Be okay, I'm a loser, hallelujah. I come to peace with it that I'm a piece of shit and there's nothing much I have to say. I'm a loser, hallelujah. Think I'm gonna be okay. No one left side. Recluse people stare at me. I know very well I'm no winner. Okay. could be brighter. Like kerosene. I could be brighter. Need me like kerosene. And we'll burn like kerosene. How you can tell we both got really focused.
Yep.
Did I go on with the news? Thought I'd be better written out to tell you the truth. That in the water carry me home. From whiplash, I'm losing my serenity, and I'm not the started so deliberately till I taste the smoke on every part of me. So now I know myself to almost anything. Blood on my hands. You should probably save yourself. Go just like the bones I'm breaking, bones I'm breaking. Times. Oh no.
Oh my god, it's 4:30 already?
Is it really?
Holy shit.
Again, how you can tell we both got really focused.
Yeah.
I don't need your help.
I was gonna say, I was getting really hungry.
That's probably why.
It was like, ugh. But I have to wait for Jake to get home because we're gonna go for a walk to go get food. I should
Nice.
probably get a snack though.
Were you guys
So-
going for dinner?
No idea. We're gonna figure that out. Low key hoping it's the deli.
I do love the deli.
Yeah. So.
I know you do too, actually.
Yes. And it's fish fry season, and I think they have fish fry each day of the week, so I think I might want that.
Oh man, I miss fish fry season. We don't really have that down here.
Really? That's
Yeah.
so weird.
Oh my god, it only took so much frickin' fussing. I had to go in and add some extra lines to my like my outer glow outlines for some of this, and the O was tripping me up. I got it. It just tripped me up. So now I gotta do it with the welcome and the two, and clean up the Y a little bit down here, but. And then probably bevel it because I need it to stand up away from the background a little bit more. Also, is it just me or does this middle ellipse, like, does that white not look white? Am I just losing it?
What color are you saying?
The white.
Yes, what about it?
Does it actually look white?
Yeah.
Okay, because to me it almost looks like beige.
I was gonna say I can see like it. To me, it looks like there's a hint of like gray to it, so it's like. But that's about
I
it.
can't tell if it's just messing with me because no matter where I move the slider, it's still the same color. I'm wondering if it's just messing with me because it's a gray background.
Maybe.
And it's also next to a very pale blue.
Could be.
Super bizarre. Alright, anywho. We need a break. I used to be all you need. This playlist is straight fire. Just thought you should know. Alright. You ready to do our goodbyes? Wow, I got like nothing done today. This is what happens when I can't find the fonts that I want. Alright. Who are you, Alyssa?
I'm Alyssa apparently. Yeah. That's kind of neat. I do that stuff. Yeah. I
Yeah.
do art, and you can find me there. It's kind of neat. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
know
have
me.
no spoons left.
Yeah. You know me, you love me. You're here for us, so like. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Moralisare. I'm not really doing a whole lot right now, which is probably a good thing. I got real fucking burnt out last month. So, yeah. You can stick around here for arts and chats. I did a surprise one without Alyssa the other day to work on some stuff. Lately I've been doing a lot of Clearfield fan art, and eventually I will get back into CAD. If I can locate an oxygen tank, I will be back at the bench as well, because I have some stuff I gotta finish. But yeah, so that's me. That's what we do.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Friday with some more arts and chats, and it may actually be a hybrid one next time. Either the next one or the one on next Wednesday. We haven't decided yet, but yeah. So stick around for that. It'll be great.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, love you. Bye.